A bit late, but here is my review for the new Ryan Coogler film, Sinners. Set in 1930s Mississippi, criminal twin brothers, Smoke and Stack, plan to set up a juke joint with their cousin Sammy being given a chance to play his guitar there. His talent inadvertently attracts the attention of an Irish vampire named Remick, who wishes to obtain Sammy for his own purposes. From what I saw from the marketing, I went in thinking this would very much be a vampire film, and while it is, there is a lot more to it than that. There are themes of racism, what it means to truly be free, and the power of music. There are probably more, but those are what I was able to pick up on. We have the African American community, who already deal with the racism in town, but we also have Remick, who is something of a parallel to our main characters, given that he's Irish, and he even mentions how he was discriminated against when he was human because of that. The idea of freedom and what it means to be free stuck out with me a lot as well. Sammy does not feel free because of his pastor father telling him not to pursue music. Smoke and Stack are trying to start a new life for themselves, but have their past to deal with which they are not free from. And Remick presents the idea of building a community or family of vampires that are free from their problems. And the idea that music has a legitimate power really did fascinate me. Not only is the music in the film phenomenal, but it serves a narrative purpose as well, as it both creates the problem of the film as well as solves it during the climax. For me, the actors that stood out were Michael B. Jordan as the twin brothers, Jack O'Connell as Remick, and Haley Steinfeld as Mary. Steinfeld is initially troubled and hurt in the film due to the past actions of Stack. When she becomes a vampire, this is not a spoiler as it has been all over the marketing, she becomes alluring, seductive, and all-around femme fatale vampire. Her performance makes me think of classic vampire stories of insecure individuals finding more confidence in themselves once they transform. This could be seen as a sign of maturing or growing up. Mary breaks the chains of her past and becomes someone new, and Steinfeld does a great job acting that out. O'Connell is menacing and gleeful to watch, but has some small bits of sympathy, given the film explores his motivations and briefly touches on his backstory. His singing and dancing are also on display here, showcasing O'Connell's talents, which are mesmerizing to witness. Finally, there is Michael B. Jordan as both Smoke and Stack. Jordan has the task of playing two characters with two completely different personalities, and I believe he successfully pulled that off. Smoke is calm, serious, and aggressive, while Stack is fun-loving, energetic, and a bit of a smart aleck. Jordan is by far my favorite actor in the film, and, as always, a tremendous powerhouse of a performer. Special props go out to Coogler, Jordan, and the crew for being able to make it look like Jordan is in the same shots with himself. It blends so seamlessly together that you would swear you actually are watching twins on screen. I can't begin to imagine how difficult it was to time everything perfectly and have Jordan deliver his lines in a way that you feel as though he was indeed interacting with himself. The results are indeed true movie magic. One of the best highlights of the film is also the music. We have some musicians playing characters in the film, such as Buddy Guy and Peter Dramatis, I hope I pronounced his name correctly, as well as having the music be done by frequent Ryan Coogler collaborator Ludwig Göransson. Again, I hope I pronounced his name correctly as well. There are elements of blues, Irish, and other types of music, and they help tell the story and represent the characters on screen. Rarely do I purchase movie soundtracks, it's not really my thing, but this is a case where I wouldn't mind getting the soundtrack to this film. It's that engaging. I don't particularly have any critiques with the film. I admire that it is not simply a vampire film, but it's also a film that has a lot of nuance and meaning to it. The technical craft of Ryan Coogler is impressive, with him directing his actors to the very best of their abilities, having the imagination and genius to have Jordan play two characters on screen at the same time, and allowing music to tell a big part of the story. So far, it's my favorite film of the year, and it will be hard to top it. If it's still playing, I highly recommend seeing Sinners.